Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Oh, what are you doing this weekend? Could it be this? How about this Brundage Mountain Resort sending in this amazing snow video? That is just some light powder right there. And you know what? They're not just exaggerating and say, let's just find that one little spot in the mountain where there's some great snow. All ski resorts have snow like this over the entire mountain. It has been incredibly impressive. The snow that has fallen at Brundage Resort is certainly getting in on the action. Wow, let's take a look at the snowpack because this is getting it on the action as well. Amazing. We went from 88% last week in Boise to 99% of average. 100% is where we should be for this time of year. For the snow accumulation season, we're pretty much right at it for the Boise Basin. All of the sites together add up to that 99%. But higher amounts towards the Weiser Basin, 108% of average in the Wood River Basin. We'll keep an eye on that just in case we have a threat for some flooding if it goes higher. 114 showing up, 106, this white region here, all the way down from the Salmon River down at average or above, and northern Idaho still at 94%. They've gotten a spike as well, so some great news there. Snowpack is doing very, very well. We just now have to keep up with average, which is snow periodically. If we go into any dry spells, those numbers, of course, will drop. Here's tomorrow for the Treasure Valley, 43 degrees for a high temperature, and yeah, maybe a rain shower, and maybe even a snow shower mixed in at some point, but there'll be some sun trying to poke through as well. The wind won't be as strong, and so just not going to get those impressive rains that we've had lately, and maybe a couple snow showers on Saturday morning as well. We're going down to 26 degrees Saturday morning, so if we get it, we could get a dusting of snow early in the morning, and then I think for the most part, not much is going to fall from the sky during the weekend. On Sunday, you see that 38 degrees right there, still 25 in the morning. Now you see some flurries around. There's always the chance we could get those. As we get closer, I'll try to refine that. Going down to 18 though on Tuesday, that will be cold. There's a chance on either Wednesday morning or Thursday morning of having a slick morning commute. That's something we'll visit early next week. In the meantime, that temperature trend 53 today, and there it goes all the way down to 34. As we head towards the middle part of the next week, it'll feel like midwinter with lows in the teens, highs only in the 30s. Precipitation for the next week now, 7-inch maximum here in the eastern part of the U.S. Across the northwest and west, still some good numbers here for northern California. Not out of the woods yet, still getting a lot of rain, wiping out the drought in central and northern California. Drought conditions here in central Oregon, but we're getting more moisture. When you look at Idaho over the next week, about 3/4 of an inch of moisture. That's not a lot. It's only about 8 inches of snow over the next week, and then 1/10 of an inch of moisture in the valley, a little more towards Yellowstone. Let's take a look at the latest Doppler radar. A little light rain falling here over Canyon County, up towards Emmett as well. Look at it just blossom here, so there's still waves of energy coming in, and this will continue to go into the mountains and dump more snow tonight. So 3 to 6 inches more snow, certainly not out of the question. The real heavy stuff, though, has pushed on off to the north and to the east. Look at this moisture coming in from the south on our water vapor satellite. This is the warm sector right in here of our storm system. That warm air is shooting up to the north now. This low pressure system is going to the north. Drier weather has moved in, but look at this little patch of cloud cover right in here. If you look underneath it, this is the radar showing the snow that's falling. This is going to move in and re-enhance the snow tomorrow morning in the central mountains. The colder weather is finally working its way in. That comes in for the weekend and next week. Southern California, that atmospheric river has pushed now down to Southern California, where we're getting the mudslides now over the burn scars, and you can go all the way back past the Hawaiian Islands, which are right here. That moisture coming straight out of the tropics. That's what happens in an El Nino weather pattern. That's what continues to happen. So another 3 to 6 inches of snow in Long Valley between now and Saturday evening. More than a half foot in the ski areas, and maybe a dusting to an inch on Saturday morning in some parts of the Treasure Valley, something I'll keep an eye on. In the meantime, my exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today, a rain shower, maybe a snow shower. I've got gusty wind in here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be as strong as what's been showing up here. Little blue skies are still possible as well, and in the mountains, that 3 to 6 inches of snow likely overnight tonight and through the first part of tomorrow, and then the snow showers continuing, setting us up for a good ski weekend coming up. My complete ski report is coming up in a few minutes here, and from earlier today to tomorrow, 7 to 14 inches of snow totals likely in the east central mountains, which is impressive. Some morning rain, snow showers possible in the Magic Valley at 39 degrees for a high temperature in Twin Falls, getting back to close to normal. Dom, we're going to dry out over the weekend. Still a chance for a rain or snow shower. Just turning off the faucets for a little while to get
a bit of a break this weekend.
A little bit of a break this weekend.
All right. Thanks, Scott.